All right, you are not going to want to miss this. Mojang just dropped the details on the next massive Minecraft update, 26.2 Chaos Cubed. And trust me, it's about to completely change how we play the game, all thanks to one very, very weird new mob.
Just think about this for a second. What if there was a creature in your world that you could just give a block to, and it would instantly steal that block's physical properties? That's the wild idea at the very core of this whole update.
So let's get right to it. Let's meet the star of the show, the brand new mob that is about to unleash some serious creative chaos into all of our worlds.
Say hello to the Sulfur Cube. This is a new passive mob you'll find way down in the new Sulfur Caves. And here's the magic trick. You throw a block down, this little guy waddles over, slurps it up, and completely rewrites its own physics based on whatever you just fed it.
Okay, so let's dive into that. How does this actually work in the game? Let's break down exactly how this new mob totally transforms depending on what you decide to throw at it.
So the whole idea is just brilliantly simple. Mojang showed off 3 key interactions to get us started. Give it an ice block, and boom, it becomes ridiculously slippery. Feed it something heavy like an iron block, and it turns into a total brick, sinking like a stone in water. And my favorite, give it wool, it becomes super light and bounces all over the place.
But here's the really clever part. How do you actually move it? Well, the second it absorbs a block, its AI just freezes. It sits there, waiting until you punch it. The game actually converts your weapon's damage straight into momentum. So a bare fist will give it a little nudge, but a solid whack from a netherite axe, oh yeah, that thing is going to go flying.
So, where on earth do you find these crazy new mobs? Well, they've got their own brand new, bizarre, and super colorful home biome. Welcome to the Sulfur Caves. This is a totally new biome you'll find way down deep, right around the deep slate layers. It's packed with these 2 vibrant new block sets, the super bright yellow sulfur blocks and these deep red cinnabar blocks. And for all you builders out there, don't worry, they've got you covered. Both sets come with the whole shebang, stairs, slabs, walls, and even chiseled variants. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows down there. The biome has these pools of water scattered around, and when water hits those sulfur blocks, it starts to bubble up, releasing this noxious gas. If you or any other mob wanders into it, you get hit with the nausea effect. Yeah, your screen starts wobbling. It makes exploring just a little more interesting.
Now, Mojang showed off some pretty cool ideas for this, mini games like golf or football. But as always, the community saw that, and their greens just exploded with possibilities, discovering some absolutely game-changing uses.
And this just perfectly illustrates the leap in thinking, right? Mojang saw fun multiplayer games, which is awesome, don't get me wrong. But the players? They saw powerful new tools that could totally revolutionize the way you play a solo survival world.
Okay, get this. You're in the early game, your inventory is totally full. What do? Just find a sulfur cube, give it a chest, and then slap a lead on it. And just like that, you've created a walking backpack, a mobile storage unit that follows you everywhere you go. It's absolutely brilliant.
Or how about this one? This is a big one. For years, players have been begging for some kind of movable light source. Well, here you go. Give a sulfur cube a frog light or a block of glowstone. Bam! You now have a portable lamp that you can literally punch into the dark corners of a cave. It's a pure vanilla solution to one of the game's oldest requests.
Okay, so these physics-bending cubes are obviously incredible, which, leads to the next logical question. How do you manage them, and how do you get more? It's actually really simple. If you hit one, it splits into smaller cubes, kind of like a slime. But the cool thing is, these little guys will eventually grow back into full-sized adults, which is a super easy way to farm them. And if you want to change its property or just start over, just right-click it with shears. It'll spit out the block it's holding and go right back to being a blank slate, ready for a new block.
So the big question on everyone's mind, when can you actually get your hands on all this awesome chaos? Well, Mojang is aiming for a full release of the Chaos Cubed update in June of 2026. We should start seeing snapshots and previews a lot sooner than that, though.
I mean, this update is basically a physics sandbox inside the Minecraft sandbox we already love. It's going to be so wild to see what people come up with. Which really just leaves one last question for you to think about. What is the very first block you are going to feed your Sulfur Tube?